Good morning. This is the first of a series of daily reports focused on specific companies with particularly interesting financial statement trends. For today, I've selected Freedom Holding Corp, a Russian and Asian stock brokerage firm that's experienced explosive revenue and particularly free cash flow growth over the last 12 months. So for those not that familiar with our research, just a very brief introduction. Basically, we focus on two areas. First of all, detailed financial statement trend analysis. We utilize thousands of credit and financial statement trend ratios to understand what's happening in a company with a company's margins, return on assets, free cash flow. Most of our research relates in some way or other to free cash flow, but we're also looking for explosive revenue and gross profit growth and improving balance sheets, which is pretty difficult because most companies that are growing rapidly have a need for capital to finance new plant capacity or even the training of new employees, the hiring process. New employees take a while before they can make a contribution, inventory, requirements to finance inventory. So it's a rare company with exceptional management that can achieve a rapid rate of growth without new outside capital. And that's what our software is designed to uncover. And we're going to talk about one such company today, Freedom Holding Corp. So we don't predict earnings. We don't predict the future. We don't write articles saying company XYZ isn't much this year, but just wait till next year. We don't try and say that AMC's semiconductors are better than AWC's, or we don't try to, predict trends. We don't try to predict what the market's going to do next, the economy's going to do next. We're trying to understand as much as we can about the health of a business from its financial statements. And you can tell a lot by carefully studying trends in balance sheets and income statements. We'll start by taking a quick look at the S&P 500 and our current view of the market. We're actually very heavily in cash right now, about 73% in cash, mostly because we've sold a lot over the last week as the market has exhibited this tremendous strength. We utilize a artificial intelligence pricing algo that we developed that buys on weakness and sells on strength. So obviously when the market is particularly strong, we're sellers. And in order to follow this approach, of course, you have to be fairly patient. The current algo indicated buy at price of the S&P 500, 376, sell at 426. The algo indicated sell at price 3.5% above the current price, buy at 8.6%. So obviously, we're a lot closer to the sell at than the buy at. That translates into a higher risk assessment, and our current posture, which is new positions, 4% of our cash, which, as I said, is inordinately high right now. So taking a look at Freedom Holding Corp, these are the growth trends. Strong revenue, gross profit growth, 1 year 47%, 5 year average over 500%. This averages both, the 47% averages both revenue and gross profit. Revenue alone over 100%, operating free cash flow 3,000%. Pre-tax free cash flow per share almost 300%. So it's and these are the rolling 4 quarters. So the 4 quarters, December compared to September compared to June, 41, 16, 23, slight deterioration in March, and flat in December, and 14% in September. So you see a general trend that's accelerating, particularly in free cash flow, pre-tax, and operating. Finally, we'll take a quick look at the pricing algo and the indicated buy at and sell at price. So this shows the buys and sells over the last year or so, ranging back into October of 2019. The stock was originally purchased at a little over $12, sold at $15, etc. I won't go through all the prices, but the general, you can see the general functioning of the algo, looking for rapid price increases to sell and any significant drop to buy. Obviously, if you knew the market was going to be that strong, you'd not sell at all. You'd just take the position and hold. And in fact, a number of our subscribers do exactly that. They're just ignoring the sell signals generated by the algo and observing the buy prices. But you don't know. You don't know what the market's going to do, and by taking advantage of significant increases in price to generate some liquidity, you're in a position to take advantage should the market decline, and to some extent you're trading opportunity risk for risk avoidance. Anyway, quickly to wrap up, finally, current stock price of $52, indicated buy at price $49.50, indicated sell at price $60. So the stock would just have to drop about 5% for us to begin to buy it. I guess it's important to note that the algo is constantly changing throughout the trading day, so these prices change with volatility. The greater the volatility, the more the algo pulls the bid, and the less the volatility, the more aggressive it gets in terms of its indicated buy at and sell at prices. Okay, that's it for today. The first of our new video series on specific one company per day. And thanks for your interest, and please excuse the dog snoring and panting as always. She's kind of the boss around here, and makes it very clear she's not happy in the next room, so she's here contributing audio. And thank you again.